Welcome to the remastered version of my first BFB Season 6 thingy. It's going to be called BFBI Chaotic Chaotic Gauntlet of BFBI. Of course, these are all the characters which I literally get. It says they debuted, but no, they didn't. So stop being stupid dumb. There are gonna be 2 teams of 8. Higher than the other cast. Yes, I know it was 2 teams of 6. But now I feel like making a bigger cast is more fun and just more, thingies. Of course, we do have former BFBI contestants. One of them you won't count as a contestant, some of you. Profiling, Lai, David, and Robani are the ones. Those are the ones that have formerly appeared as a kind of a contestant. Of course, there's not gonna be a debuts or rejoins. Just pure, Episode 1. First challenge. Wait. Okay, we'll just name them the Reds and Blues. It's gonna be Capture the Flag. Of course, we do have it. Of course, I think the red team would be safe and blues are up for elimination. The people safe are Emerald, Lychee, and Diamond. Why would also be safe? I think Scissors and Robani would also be safe because justice for Robani. It's down to Shampoo and David. Shampoo's just here for happenstance. And David's here for just saying, oh seriously, you did nothing. Tiring thing. Well, he was a little bit helpful in the challenge. But that wouldn't help him. So, goodbye! Episode 2. The challenge is a running race. Of course, non-existing would have to force to do some things, so the Blues lose again. But actually, I think Diamond would be a pretty fast runner, and the whole team, and then the Geltons would be doing silly things. But then, Diamond and Emerald will be carrying him. Hey, yo, that sounds so. And others would, But right before it, I think Robani would not make his team lose, definitely. Because Denley would actually maybe win. Or something. But wait, they won't even know non-existence even in the finish line. And I don't know if the Rubies have the same sense as Ruby, that they know where non-existing is. So the red team loses unfairly. Of course, I think the people safe are gonna be the 2 Geltons and Profiley. Profiley being first, and the gold one being second. Of course, we all know that Rubber Spatula and non-existing are safe. Non-existing because of the, thing. Of course, wait, is bubblegum? Yeah, I think USB's robot USB's friendship with Bubblegum, like the last time I did it, would make it safe. Wait, that means the bottom two is Omnigiri and Deadly. I don't think Omnigiri would be doing anything, but Deadly would just be too annoying for real. So Omnigiri is safe. The challenge is to get most kills. Yeah, Deadly just missed out on that. So the team that gets most kills are probably going to be the two Jellicans with and Diamond Shark things with hard to beat the other team. Meaning the Reds are up for the mission again. The people safe are Profiling, Rubber Spatula, USB, and the two Gelatins. The bottom two is non-existent and Omnigiri. Well, who's the one? The one eliminated is non-existing. You've been eliminated, boy! Oi! I think the next challenge, I don't know what the next challenge will be, but I think it will be something. Well, I'll just take from the other thing. Tennis ball! Since, Roboti doesn't have arms, and the whole other team does, that would actually kind of mean something. So what about the other one excluded? Armless contestants excluded. No, what that mean? It's not fair. But I'm gonna switch Emeralds and Roboti's places now. Well, who's the one out? Of course, the team out would be probably so the Gelatin actually, and I think USB and would be and Bubblegum would be agreeing on things easily. So I think the blue team would be up for elimination. I think some pity for Roboti would be there. Of course, the people safe are Diamond, Y, and Emerald. Of course, Scissors would also be safe, followed by Light. Bottom two is Roboti and Shampoo. I think Roboti would kind of double sorts, but that kind of would be just barely enough. No, that just he barely loses because of that support. So RP Roboti. Oh wait, we have space for both teams, meaning we can move them back up. Sad. I just realized tile size exists. I just double realized tile size. Of course, since it's not the finals yet, like something like that, I'm actually gonna put this size. There we go. The challenge will be escaping in tiny. I think, of course, isn't it? It's one. Yeah, I think this team would not do it. But I think this team wouldn't do it. So I think the Reds win again. And the Blues are for elimination. But people safe are Lychee and Diamond. That's not a good choice. Scissors and Lion is also. Bottom two is Emerald and Shampoo. There's no way he's surviving another bottom two. Yeah, bye. Scissors is very much, but it's time to stand on the slippery ice course, I think this team would be staying, except for Scissors. Diamond would be pushing people off, which means this team wins again. The people say, oh, Lime, Scissors, and Emerald. The bottom two is Lychee and Diamond. Diamond had a very low, but Lychee pretty much does nothing now. So yeah, that would be close though, because of the killing. It's time for the power of 2. Remaster. The power of 3. Remastered. Welcome to the power of 3. Now one thing is, of course, this time it's going to be at groups of 5, not like the other version. The remastered is always better. Okay, and I think 2 people on a different team would be pairing up, which would be Diamond and USB. But I think I should change that to Diamond and Profile. That's better. Of course, Diamond's Profile is now transferred to, well, actually, Diamond is transferred to Profiling's team, which would be easier. Never mind. So basically, I'm not even surprised who's gonna get out. It's gonna be a running race. Of course, this team would be great. This team would be great, and I think Diamond would just make its team lose, which means the people say Diamond's a fan favorite, but because of that, I think, well, Profile does a lot, and probably would be a good fan favorite, causing it for Diamond's denial. R.I.P. And only Profiling on that duo. Doesn't matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Oh. Wait, which one are they on? This team. Really? Well, we now don't know where Profiling is going. So what I'm gonna do is whoever wins the next challenge gets Profiling. I'm not gonna get him back to the other team he was originally on, because he was on Diamond's duo. So I don't know which one for him to choose. I don't want to make him hate it and make him choose that. Well, make him choose that. So I'm actually gonna make a challenge out of it. It's time, boys, for the box challenge. You have to get out. But they don't know that it's clearly open. Of course, I can come alive but the lights, there's no light switch, and it's dark. Yeah, I know that just sounds unfair. So no, I'm not doing that. So I think Scissors would cut it through open, which means his team gets Profiling. But does that mean the other team has the has to get? No, I'm gonna make it kind of equal for them, and make it so that they don't lose that. So actually, what we do is that it's just a situation. Okay, basically, whoever loses the next challenge is elimination. Deal? Yeah. So the people say off. Actually, you didn't do the challenge. Oh yeah, dodgeball. Have you not done that? Dodgeball. That's it. If it's the same challenge, I'm hating myself. Basically, I think if Scissors, which is very short, could basically make the other team lose. So but I do want to make it as equal as possible. So yeah, that team would lose somehow. The people safe are Lie, Emerald, and Scissors. The bottom two is Gold and Profiling. I think Profiling would just barely be safe. They'd give him a chance. Alright, 11. This means it's now basically equal. The blues and the reds. But now it's maybe I should do some more eliminations. So actually, the next challenge is to touch the button. Of course, this is the same challenge as the remaster. Of course, I think both in bubblegum and USB would be safe, and I think the onigiri would fall. Now, I think the iron profiling and diamond would be safe. Now, of course, I think rubber spatula would find his first. So, Scissors pretty much just made his team lose. People say far. Diamond and profiling. The bottom two is Lie and Scissor. Of course, he made his team lose on the dodgeball challenge. That just, you would think he's not tall enough, but so because of that, Lie is actually safe. She gets justice. Lie gets justice. Of course, even though it's one more than a halfway point, I'm still gonna make one last elimination in teams phase. But instead, that will be yeah, hard. The challenge would be teamwork on winning a teamwork puzzle. Of course, since these two are pretty good at it, they'd succeed. But wait, don't we need pairs? And isn't this gonna be a 3? Yes, it is gonna be a 3 to not make it unfair. Or should one of them sit out in the challenge? I'm gonna say the wheel spins and instead would land on Lie. But because of the sympathy, that means if her team's up for elimination, she will have immunity, which means she's technically gonna be on whichever team wins. Even though that doesn't matter. It does not matter. Of course, I think these two would do it very well. And that, which, wait, it has to be in pairs, doesn't it? Corrupt. Code. Bro. This is what it actually is. The red team is definitely the one. So actually, Light is actually now introduced to this team because they won. So the winner team gets Lie, just for the collector. Of course, that means they get Lie, even though that doesn't mean she's going to do anything on a team. The team losing is, since everyone's pretty nice, I think they'll get along each other. And the blue team loses. And they are the yellows. And the blues lose. Of course, rubber spatula definitely wins. Alright, the onigiri for getting put on a team with a little fan favorite. Well, that does mean, well, since, I'm gonna make it equal. So actually, which team should be on? It doesn't actually even matter. So I'll put her on this team. Actually, she should be on this team. Wait, it's not the yeah, I know. For some reason, I was thinking to do this a little bit. Why did I just put 2? Okay, there we go. Peace. So this is what it should look like. It should look like this. And these are not pairs. It's just me aligning them up. So you can see they're by their former teams lined up. So what is gonna be the challenge? To make music like the remaster. Of course, if Salt Lamp would here in the thing, she would be safe. Of course, though, USB can make music with bubblegum, so because of the teamwork, they are both safe. I think Diamond was Emerald would also put in the waves. That means something that you never know. Something that you never know. Oh, well, yes. I've gotten it. So that means the immune bunch has a pretty much team, but not for a long time. That means it's formed that this is the new teams ready. Well, pretty much it's actually the merge, but I'll use this to make it so it feels like this. So half and half. I'll first say this will be a reference to BFB. The box said half of you are safe and half of you are not. So technically, we actually do it. The people safe are. I think I would get very interesting though in this episode, and she would be very good. But Profiling would be the first one safe. Lies here by happiness, and so is Bubble Spatula. The T-Ball one hype would be over, and since Pen isn't here, they were saying a duo with Pen, I don't think he can make a duo with anybody, as the duos are already taken. Of course, there's even a duo and a trio. Technically, you can recognize it by being a duo or trio. Of course, the Mew ones are a trio because of the Emerald is actually getting close to them. And Light and Profiling are actually a duo. So, R.I.P. Rubber Spatula. I don't need your tile size. Wait. Welcome to the final 5, boys. Yes, I know. It took from 16 to 5 in like 24 minutes. I think the trio would do something. I think, but what would the challenge be? The challenge would be, the music phone could have been live doing the Switch thing. But she didn't do it. But what the challenge would be is to save as many people as you can. Lai is very experienced with this, which means the other 4 are of elimination. The people safe are Emerald, Bubblegum, and Emerald. It would be Emerald first, then USB. So the bottom 2 is Profiling and Bubblegum. Bubblegum is even by happenstance. And not the other 2 were not popular last episode. Of course though, I think Profiling would either win. This could go either way though. Profiling wins. or, wins. But since there's a trio right here that cannot have, it just barely, by like 14 votes, Pro finally gets eliminated. At least he got one step higher than his BFB placement, which is not third. It's not third, okay? Because he got eliminated. Okay, basically, I think the challenge would be a pair, and that would be to pretty much do the best. It's kind of like the challenge that got in-depth hacked out for elimination. It's gonna be whoever can draw the button. So basically, the thing is gonna be just whenever can draw the dice. I think we would see various drawing skills, but what duo would win? I think because they are not in an alliance, Bubblegum would sabotage Live. Yeah, but that's gonna be a bracket. So actually, USB would be kind enough to give Emerald the thing. The people say, Bubblegum and USB. Yeah, I said it all at once. R.I.P. Live. Well, at least she got a lot farther than her first season she competed in. Or is this her third season? This is probably her third season if she debuts. Of course, it's time for the final challenge. It's more like an alliance. Okay, Emerald would be so kind, and so would USB. And what is a challenge? It would be a kindness test, or would it be, well, you can give immunities, right? Well, actually, she would be the kindest in this, but she would give immunity to, if that's good. You have to be a Razor, and Bubblegum now has a mute. Did I just mess it up? There we go. Basically, that does mean he advances to the finals. But who's going to be the one eliminated? It's going to be, I think that would be really tragic. And one of the most controversial ones ever. Especially to Bubblegum. Yes. By a couple votes, like 6 votes. I might doubt that it's going to be that close. But they're very, very, very similar in popularity. By 6 votes. Or maybe even the gap by Taco and Flower. I'd say about 2 votes. USB, and actually, it's got in the, I'm actually gonna say, it's votes are eliminated, actually. So, USB gets 2 more votes than Emerald. Yes, he doesn't win this one too. Phew! Meaning he's eliminated. That would be really tragic, but that doesn't mean friendship loss. Oh, we don't need a team thingy anymore. So it's time that it's not going to be a team thing. It's the immunity thing we're going to do. We don't need immunity. So let's just see who's going to be the winner. Of course, in the finale, I'm going to tell you all of their benefits. Diamond has a little trio, and it's really much, she's almost the outsider. She just, Bubblegum is literally like a duo, but also trio. Because if you want, you can count, this one. It was Emerald, yeah. And also, he is definitely one of the most popular ones. He's like, first or second, because their popularities are pretty matchable. Wait, that just says, I think the winner here is gotta be, Emerald wasn't even here last time. Do you want to repeat of the last time we did this? Yeah, I don't. But I think Bubblegum would thank everybody on the last episode that he's in the finals. And he would thank all his voters, which would just barely make him win. And this is going to be the closest finale ever. But you might think it's going to be like the one vote thing. No, not even 2, not even 3, or not even further than 4. Might be like, how? A tie. It's literally gonna be time. It's 2,706. It's gonna be very big votes here. Yeah, it's gonna be a tie. So where's the final thing? The tie is, of course, I'm gonna show you a chart. A race. But instead, it's gonna be a choosing race who's gonna win. Of course, it's gonna be a popularity. It's gonna be either they choose that, and Bubblegum feels bad for Emerald, but she asked him, who do you want to win? And she says you. So he votes himself, and then Diamond votes. So actually, then Diamond stays there, and then Bubblegum wins. Which means, Emerald, which was probably your favorite character of this entire series. Of course, the credits and things you can do, like last time I made this, is implemented on this one. But let's see the final placements. And also, I am going to do the thingy. Of course, 2 teams were formed, and David was eliminated. Deli was eliminated. Non-existing was eliminated. Robotia was eliminated. Shampoo and Lychee were out. And then the 5 teams were formed. Diamond was eliminated, and then 2 teams were formed. Lemon was out, and then Scissors. The 3 teams were formed. Gary was out, and also it was all because of the lie thingy. 2 teams and the 3 teams and the 2 teams, those are not counting. And it's actually the merge replacing those 2. Of course, Rubber Spatula was out, and then Profiling. Live was also out, and then it was USB. And then it was pretty much the actual merge. Which, what I mean by that is this just a simple background. Emerald was out, and then Bubblegum won. I actually loved making this, and I might make more and not a remake. I mean, basically, another season 6, but with not many same characters. Of course, there are many new characters, with Blight even being sabotaged to elimination. And in USB because of time. If I was to make a chart, the top 16 all the way to the Scissors, which is to 8th place, and then it would be like over there to just light and USB going for 3rd place, and USB would win that, and then Bubblegum wins the final match. Well, I actually go to my other video and to find out where you can do this. I'm using the mobile version, but there is a PC version. Bye!